wall off with depots does completely mess up the Protoss unit AI.
Terran rallying to his gas, just realizing now that he isn't mining gas and he's trying to do mini heavy gas things, double upgrades, vessels. Without a third add-on, he's making a lot of vultures, which might help since Protoss started with a good heavy army, but he now does have Templars, and those do need to be sniped. But he's about to try to push while sitting on mines, and he's flanked to get mine bombed, nasty style.
Indeed, and there is a nicely placed observer to spot exactly when the push moves out. Oh, it looks like the Terran hearing you through time and space. Whoa, gotta be careful with those siege tank shots, though.
Wow.
Doesn't want to splash himself. That's kind of weird.
Roman with some fancy walls. Look at his, I don't know what position that is, top left base.
Yeah, yeah.
Those three pylons actually do block. And those two cannons will reach anything except for the Terran comes and runs one vulture all the way around somehow.
Very nice. So it's so far been not too much action after that initial goon attack on the bunker. Both players
Terran is
smackering up.
stuck in his base.
Indeed, probably going to wait for the 200-200 since he's getting pretty close. He's at 1-1 upgrades. But looks like, no, it looks like, oh! For a second I thought he baited the Protoss into attacking, but no, the Protoss is too smart for that. Not going to take the bait. These Templars most likely have storms. Enough energy for 2 storms already. So that's going to be quite crucial in this fight.
The biggest problem I see here is that Protoss' units are way out of position. Although he doesn't have an Arbiter all those storms on the left side, that right side, if you just leave 2 tanks behind, sitting with some mines, that army is pretty useless. Although he is going to try to go push that army right there.
Alright, and here he comes. The first group of units is attacking. Units coming in from the bottom. Are they going to be good storms? There's a lot of mines. Oh my god, storms and mines blowing up everything. The Arbiter, though, not getting a stasis off. It does have 100 energy. There's a huge stasis on 5 tanks. The top army is getting melted, but the bottom army is coming in to clean up. Storms going down. Is there going to be another storm? You can get another storm on the tanks. No, it doesn't even matter. There's a storm. So Terran's army gets completely cleaned up. 5 tanks left in a stasis. There's 1 tank in the back trying to help its buddies, but they're in quite a bit of trouble.
Terran had bad control there, not to mention that he forgot to scan the entire bottom army. It was just killing him, and he had no idea. He's going to try to save at least some of these tanks or do some damage by pushing out here. Protoss re-macroing nicely. Also taking a 5th base.
Oh! Huge storm! I'm gonna make sure none of those tanks get out.
Dollar looking stubborn here. I don't see him in any position to do anything.
And more units coming in from the Protoss. I don't really like this attack. Well, that's a nice storm. Getting a lot of vultures. Almost getting his own observer. But yeah, he does have to go back. He's going up to 5 bases now. So, oh wow, even a bunch of gateways at the top left. So he's
6 bases. Look at the top right.
Ah, indeed. So he's in a fantastic position. No need to attack into the Terran position right here. Scan going down, just gonna check position. Could snipe these High Templar. Could definitely snipe them. Yep, there goes 1 Templar. There goes another one. Arbiter's trying to come back to cloak. There is a vessel there anyway, though. Oh, a EMP.
Nice EMP.
Looks like it only gets one of the Arbiters, though.
The energy. Going with a 2 vulture, 1 tank drop. Probably gonna send that to the top left. Although the observer does see it, so I'm not sure of its effectiveness. Although it doesn't look like Protoss saw it, he's not sending any Dragoons or anything to snipe it.
Well, let's see, there is 1 cannon here at the top left. And of course a good old 2 cannon wall in the natural base there. The army is going northward. I don't know, it looks like he's just repositioning a little bit. Here comes the dropship. 1 tank and 2 vultures. Let's see how much damage it can do. It's going to have to do some pretty amazing damage because the Terran is quite a bit behind right now. He does.
Unfortunately for Terran, Protoss does not have anything at the top left. 6 probes now, 2 being unused.
Here comes another attack. 4 High Templars. Are they going to get some storms? A good stasis right there. A bit of some blank storms there, only getting a few vultures. More storms, but the thing is, most of the units are actually caught in the stasis. No nice clump to storm there. Looks like only one tank is unstasis. He could actually just attack this right now. Although he doesn't realize it, an Arbiter going down a little bit carelessly. But,
drop finally coming to the top left to take out those 6 probes.
Indeed, so it looks like he's going to deny mining from that base for a while, but I don't think the Protoss will mine that too much. Interestingly enough, he's not even mined out at his main or his natural yet. Not even close to his on his natural. So he is just swimming in money right now. Whereas the Terran main is mined out.
I'm curious to see when the recall is going to be. Terran actually with some terrible macro right now. He's barely on 2 bases right now, and he just had like 1,500 minerals with 4 tanks queued up in 1 factory. And after he was stasis with that huge ball, he still hasn't separated it. Just some poor display of turtling here by Terran.
And it looks like control group unit's going to go up and clean up that little drop in the top left. Even going to get the dropship that was not pulled away.
Oh, yeah, only because he's not paying attention.
Yep, but it looks like a handful of vultures going to come out. I'm not too sure where they're going. Laying some mines in the middle of the map.
Flank mines for when he brings that control group back. Those are good mines. Mines like that win you the game. For when you push and they try to reinforce. Terran.
And it looks like, a bunch of probes transferring over the minefield. Oh no! Gonna get massacred. I think that was only like 5 probes though. Unless they were really well stacked.
Yeah. There's a few more, but it wasn't anything.
Indeed.
And Ob seeing the minefield, still running Zealots into it, probably in a gesture of fuck you, I'm winning.
Well, it looks like the Terran is pushing up here.
There.
A stasis going down on his own units even, just to get that vessel. Another huge stasis on the back, a double stasis getting the vessel as well. Looks like the Terran force is going to get completely cleaned up. Right here. And the minefield has been, for the most part, cleaned up on the left as well. That command center in the middle of nowhere was trying to set up to take the 9 o'clock, but it looks like it might even get taken out. No, there's 2 tanks in the back, protected by a few mines, so at least the command center will survive. Not sure about these units caught in the stasis field, though. But it looks like mines still taking out units here. It's not completely cleared out yet.
Yeah, I'll be the one to say it since I'm not as nice as you. This is pretty retarded. Why is Terran still here?
Indeed. Oh, another storm. Defense matrix. Gonna make that tank last about a quarter of a second longer.
Yeah. Didn't even get the shot
off. A stack of 5 arbiters could have actually EMP'd that whole group. But even if he did, I don't think it matters too much. Templar charging in the front with the Zealots.
You guys see Zealots and a Templar just sitting there. That's usually a bad sign, Terran. You just lost your command center that was going to help you take a base. I'm not sure if he's going to lift off his natural command center and try to do something with it. But after seeing an insane amount of arbiters still clumping his tanks, I'm not sure. I don't want to be BM, but is Terran his main?
Oh, a little one vulture versus one Templar duel.
At the top.
That was quite cool. And yeah, the main command center is lifted, so I guess he's gonna send that over.
Less practical, should send the naturals closer.
Yeah, and they're both mined out anyway. Although I suppose the natural gas still has gas, whereas the main refinery is depleted. But at this point, yeah, he's kind of.
Probably should just be going carriers. That's what I feel.
Well, it looks like nice EMP getting looks like 3 of the arbiters. It looks like here's probably going to be the final attack. Yep, there's a big stasis getting more stasis going down. Not a huge army. Oh, some nice storms though, blanketing everything.
Storm zone arbiter.
Yeah, but the arbiters are pretty beefy though. They'll take a storm or 2. And the mass arbiter fleet just going for the kill. Look at that, going after SCVs. Oh man.
Although they are running into.
Oh no, GG.
Usually when you get rapes like that, you have to type GG.
So Roman taking down the first game against Dollar in this Group 1. of the ISL.